But what happens? Nick Sirianni and Kevin Patullo yet again show their incompetence as coaches. Over and over. But this is what y'all wanted, though. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all like this whole we win ugly crap. That's what y'all like. Oh, a win is a win. That's what y'all like. A win is a win. But y'all don't see the underlying issues going on with this football team. Y'all try to ignore it every single week, time and time again. Y'all ignore it time and time again. We cannot run the football at all. There's no running game. And Kevin Patullo, again, and Nick Sirianni coach trying not to lose instead of trying to coach to win the game. And there is a difference. Instead of trying to go win the game and keep their foot on the gas, what do? They take their foot off the gas and play this conservative, trying not to lose. And it costs you the game. The same way it cost you the game against Denver. The same way it almost cost you the game against Tampa. The same situation over and over and over again every single week that I've been trying to tell you guys. But no, a win is a win. Oh, it's ugly, man. We're one of those. It's issues every single week with this team. And what did I say on my last stream? What did I say in my last short? If the defense does not go out there and have a dominant performance, it is going to come back to bite us. The defense did their job in the first half. They did their job early in the third quarter. And what happened? The offense didn't do anything with the ball. And again, penalties did not help. This team has been so undisciplined. The offensive line, y'all want to talk so much about how great this offensive line been. This offensive line has been terrible all season long. All season long, this offense has been awful. This offense has been awful, and this offensive line has been terrible, which doesn't help. Jalen Hurts, as soon as he snapped the ball, had two guys in the backfield. And what do? They continue on with the same scheme over and over again. What happened to what was working in the first quarter? I'll tell you what happened. Yet again, playing not to lose instead of playing to win. That is soft coaching. And that is all of coaching. You're not about to sit here and tell me that the quarterback is the issue. If you're telling me that the quarterback is the issue, there's nothing for me to talk to you about. Because you clearly don't know football. The coaching is a problem. And realistically, the defense didn't play bad, considering they lost Reed Blankenship, who had an interception earlier in the game. Moro Jomo went out. Adoree Jackson got hurt. I'm not the biggest Adoree Jackson fan, obviously. He's not good, but he's better than whatever else we got. The most penalties by far in the game this season. Undisciplined football. And that is a direct correlation with the coaching. That's it. I'm not blaming any of the players here besides the offensive line. Saquon Barkley got to hold on to the football. You're not running the ball well, so when you get the ball in your hands, you can't fumble. That's it. Xavier Gipson, we got you for one reason and one reason only. Why are you fielding a punt inside the 10? That was the most obvious. The most obvious fumble that was going to happen. And what happened every time there was a positive play down the field? Jalen Hurts would have thrown for 320 yards today had it not been all the penalties. But, you're not going to see that, though. You're not going to see that. What y'all going to see is that we lost the game. What y'all going to see is that we didn't score after the first half. And it's going to be a complete direct correlation with the quarterback in your mind. But if you say it's Hurts' problem, you guys don't know football, and there's nothing for me to speak about. There's nothing for me to talk about. If you guys think that Jalen Hurts was the issue here. This offensive line and this coaching staff is this coaching staff is going to drive me up a wall. And what is going to hold the Eagles back from repeating that Super Bowl championship is the coaching. What happened to using A.J. Brown? Why is he going silent after the first quarter? Why is he going silent after the first quarter? All the way until third quarter, end of the third quarter. If I'm not mistaken, early in the fourth quarter is when he got his 6th catch of the game, after having 5 in the first quarter. Dallas defense is not good. But they made you yet again look incompetent after the first quarter. In what world did they not think on that third down before Dallas went and got that field goal that AJ wasn't going to run a slant? Everyone in the building knew that AJ was going to run a slant. And that's because of the coaching. Everyone in the building knew what AJ was running. And that's coaching. There's nowhere to go with the football because it's the same plays over and over and over again. The same running play over and over and over again. There's no push from the offensive line. So what do? Oh, let's go in shotgun or pistol and hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley right behind the center. It's coaching incompetence. That's what it is. It's coaching incompetence. This game should have been over in the third quarter. They gave you time and time again. Dak, as statistically, had a good game, but had 2 picks that were dropped. One by Zach Bond that would have changed the complete outcome of the game. And what happens? He goes right back down the field, goes to CeeDee Lamb, who also had 4 drops today. CeeDee Lamb was awful today. And again, they let him off the hook. I'm not blaming the defense here. I am not blaming the defense. They gave you stop after stop after stop in the first half and the third quarter to give you a chance to extend the lead and put the game away. But yet again, all you guys that want to say it's not the coaching showed yet again why you know no football. You don't know football at all. It's pathetic. And if there is no change, Kevin Patullo shouldn't be allowed to board the plane back to Philly. And Nick Sirianni isn't off the hook either. There needs to be a change offensively. The same thing that I said in my last short that I uploaded about the Eagles. If the Eagles don't dominate offensively, which they didn't after the first quarter, there needs to be a change. Dallas defense is awful. Quinnen Williams went out early in the game. There is no reason as to why that defensive line should have got home that many times. But we've made every defense look like that. Jameis Winston just put up almost 400 yards passing against the Detroit Lions with no Malik Neighbors. And 0 offensive line. Every defense that you have made look elite, other quarterbacks have come the following week and absolutely torched that defense. It's mind-numbing to see this level of incompetence. The coaching is the reason why this team will not win another Super Bowl. The coaching is the reason. You're not going to sit here and tell me that. And this is the reason why A.J. Brown is so frustrated. And rightfully so. Yes, he had 110 yards. He had a touchdown. He got targeted a lot. So did Devontae Smith. When you can't run the football and you run and you change what you're doing that was working in the first half, in the first quarter, because you're scared. Because that bomb to Devontae Smith is the exact reason why you don't run on 3rd and 12. You have the playmakers. Use it. Use them. You're giving the opponent the opportunity to stay in the game. You lost already against Denver. It's not like this team is undefeated. It's not like this team is undefeated. That's where my problem is that people are acting as if this team is 10-0 or 11-0. No, they lost 2 games playing the same way, and nothing has changed. You got conservative against Denver, albeit a great defense, but you were moving the ball against them. But what happens? You get conservative yet again, time and time again. And you play not to lose. That is scared coaching. And your team is reflecting that.